thank you for joining me again here in my Piano Pizzazz tutorial where we're working through the final song in Book 3. The Village Maiden song is a contemporary piece written by Bela Bartok, and it's very unique. All of the songs up to this point have been blues, jazz, classical, Latin, maybe some familiar styles that you're used to hearing, but this one is a little bit unique. So I think that you'll find it's interesting, and to me it sounds like it goes with maybe a story. It says it's from the children's, it's for children, volume 1, and I think that you'll find that it would make the perfect background if you were doing like a little storytelling. If you've ever been to a storytelling festival, you might hear music being played behind the story. So you can imagine a story as I play this one for you. Now, a few elements in it that I do want to point out before I play it is that there's some meter changes. So notice that the time signature begins with 2/4 time signature here, but then it changes over here. There's a change up, it changes throughout. Do you see all of these little changes? I've marked a lot of these here as I've gone through. In fact, don't hesitate to mark up your music. Whatever you can do to ensure that you're playing it correctly is helpful. It's better to practice it slowly, marking things up, whatever the chords are, whatever the notes that you don't recognize quickly, just mark those so that you recognize what you're playing as you're going through. Otherwise, you're more likely to be landing on the wrong notes, missing the accidentals, not recognizing the combinations of the notes, and then it's going to take you longer to try to correct the mistakes that you've already gotten used to playing. So just feel free to mark your music up however is necessary. Now there's a lot of staccato notes here that are kind of contrasting with these legato passages where you get to use the pedal just for a brief moment. So you notice you're not going to use the pedal throughout the whole song, just in a few little special areas, and they have those marked on the music right below. You'll see these little marks below the bass staff. So be ready to press down on the pedal on those spots only. Okay. All right, so I'm going to play it and see what you think. This may not be your favorite, but who knows? It's kind of fun to broaden out our selections, so you might really like this one. Now, when I practice that song, I don't find that it's hard, but it's different. So it might require a little bit more practicing. Like for me, that's not where my fingers naturally want to go. And you can hear how it's kind of telling a story. It's a beautiful song. I played it for one of my piano students. I'm trying to get some insight of what she thought about it. And she's like, I really like that. It's really nice. So even though it may not be my favorite, you might really enjoy that one. And one thing I do really like about it are those rolled chords. So when you go like this, I think that's really pretty. So you'll see that they mark those with a little squiggly mark right in front of the chord. So anytime you see that, you can roll the chord from the bottom to the top. So such as that, and that just makes it have more of an interest to it. So I think that you'll find that this piece might require a little bit more practicing hands separately, and then adding the staccato and the legato and the pedal is like an extra layer. Okay, so you may not be ready for all those layers in your piano playing yet, so maybe just work on the notes in the right hand, see if you can get that going. Then add the notes in the left hand, then add the pedal, and little by little you can add one more thing at a time until you get to your finished result. If you'd like more information about how to continue working in your music, you can find me at my website, Piano Pizzazz, Made for More, or you can reach out to me directly at my email, Laurie, LAURIEPLUS7@gmail.com. And I'd love to hear from you, see what you think about my videos, if you'd like for me to continue helping you with some other songs, or even with these particular songs. I do all of the songs in Melody Bobber's selections here, book 1 through 5, and I would love to meet you and see what you think. So feel free to reach out to me, and in the meantime, I hope that you'll really put a lot of practicing in on these selections and enjoy your outcome. All right, bye-bye.